Hi, okay, my name's Mimi and I just saw The Hunt. Fail. The Hunt. I am not good at this camera. The Hunt today. Alright, sorry, that was a little, I should probably fix that, but I saw The Hunt today and I thought this was a really cool movie. On the little back of the card that I have, it said it's directed and co-written by Thomas Vinterberg. The Hunt is a disturbing deception of how a lie becomes the truth when gossip, doubt, and malice are allowed to flourish and ignite a witch hunt and soon threatens to destroy an innocent man's life. Mads Mikkelsen won the best actor award at the 2012 Cannes Film Festival for his penetrating portrayal of Lucas, a former schoolteacher who has been forced to start over, having overcome a tough divorce and loss of his job. Just as things are starting to go his way, his life is shattered when an untruthful remark throws his small community into a collective state of hysteria. As the lie spreads, Lucas is forced to fight a lonely fight for his life and dignity. I thought this was a really cool movie. It was an hour and 50 minutes, and I got to see it at the Angelica, and it was really cool. Here's my little ticket. It's $14. Yeah, beautiful theater. But yeah, this was a really cool movie. People behind me thought this was in German. It's a Danish film, so yeah. There's a lot of controversy from what I've heard people talk about this movie because it's focusing around, is Lucas a pedophile or is he not? Now that's where it gets a little iffy, and that's where, as Gavin and I discussed this on our commute back and forth home and stuff, was that how the hell are you gonna know about this movie if you don't, like, they're not doing commercials about it. At least I haven't seen any commercials about it. Now, because I believe, in my opinion, I could be totally wrong here, it could just be my ignorance, or not ignorance in this case, this is a touchy subject. Pedophilia is a very, oh god, that was horrible wording, but this is a very rough, oh my gosh, sorry. This is not an easy, that's better. This is not an easy topic to discuss. Lucas becomes isolated. One little comment from Clara. It was phenomenal acting by all of the cast. And I'm not going to bother saying more than a lot of the character names because I will butcher them and I'd rather not. So I'm just going to go by their respective titles. Lucas's best friend, Theo, I can say Theo. He is the son of Clara. He is the father of Clara, the little girl that accused Lucas of doing bad things. Now, spoilers, I guess, because I'm just going to describe my reaction to the movie, but, so, for those that, well, either way, screw it, spoilers. Clara has a crush on Lucas. It's very cute, but she's, like, 5 years old, so obviously he's not going to make a move, because he's not a pedophile. He is her dad's best friend. He has a cool dog named Fanny. He walks Fanny. He was getting groceries, and Clara was standing outside the store. She's like, I got lost, and he's like, well, do you want me to walk you home? And she says, yes, of course. Like, he walks her home, they hold hands. That's the most touching that they've done. They hold hands, and they hug. But at school the next day, Clara, I presume it's the next day, it seems a little, yeah. Sorry, it's been a very long day. But Clara makes Lucas this adorable little heart out of, like, I can't describe it, but she makes him this heart, and she writes it on this cute little piece of paper to Lucas from Clara, and she puts it in his jacket pocket. Now, after Lucas is done playing with the kids, it's all cute and adorable. Like, Mads is phenomenal in this movie. He's a really awesome actor. As you can tell from watching my Hannibal videos, I really think he's an awesome actor, despite the fact I'm really angry at his character, but that's the point. Anyway, that's crossing over things. He did a phenomenal job as this loving teacher. He's not a creeper. He's not a horrible person. He cares for these kids. He was a high school teacher, and now he's a kindergarten teacher because he lost a job at the high school. Not because he did anything wrong, because the high school shut down. So yeah, he's working with the kids, and he's great with the kids. It's so cute. You got to see Mads Mikkelsen, like, jumping up and down at the kids, and, like, playing games, and, like, scaring and being all adorable. Despite that, he's, like, well, in this movie, his character's 42, but, like, he's just being a really cool guy. He's not being a creeper. Digressing. Clara made a heart. She put it in his jacket. He found it. He said, no, I'm sorry. You should give this to one of the boys in class. You should give this to your mom. I can't keep this. And she's like, no, you're lying. It's not mine. She got all angry and upset because he didn't, like, return his feelings that way. When they were playing, and he was lying on the floor pretending he was dead because all the kids were beating the crap out of him with, like, pillows and weird things. She jumped and kissed him, and that's when he kind of, like, took a step back and he talked to her and was like, whoa, no, this is not a thing. She got very angry about this. So at night, when all the kids are going home from this kindergarten daycare situation, the teacher, the female teacher that he works with, that Lucas works with, she told him that she hates him, she thinks he's ugly, he has a penis, he did bad things, All because the day before, after Lucas walked her home, her older brother showed her some porn, and they were discussing the penis, and she used that in her description, and then the teacher freaked out, and she brought in a social worker. Now, I don't believe we got his name. We might have, and I just didn't catch it because I was reading subtitles, and I don't really see a lot of subtitle movies, but I do plan on seeing the movie again, so then I'll most likely catch his name. But now this is where people will probably get annoyed at me. In the American system, for what I know of it, because I have not been in a situation where I need a social worker to talk to about these things, I do not know if a social worker says, "Hi, I'm a social worker." But I believe in America, could be wrong here, but when you meet a social worker of sorts in any type of situation, they usually say, "Hi, I'm your therapist," or "Hi." They usually say what's going on. Now, in this movie, this guy did not tell this to Clara. Now, some people got very angry about this. Some people, I've seen very mixed things. Everyone's like, "Who is this guy? What's going on?" From what I was able to partake from this guy is supposed to be he's supposed to be the social worker of sorts for this situation, or he's just a random guy. But from what I saw, he is the guy that came to talk to her. Now, because Clara lied, she just kind of backed herself in a corner. She's like she's a kid. She's not 7. She's this 5-year-old kid, and when people are telling you stuff and you're 5 and you don't really know what you're saying, you're just going to agree or say no. She agreed. He asked her uncomfortable questions. I'm not going to repeat all of them because I don't want people to see the movie, but he asked her uncomfortable questions. That was one of the most uncomfortable scenes in the film, because you're like, what's going on? She's just nodding and saying yes, or not saying anything at all, and he's taking those for answers. Now, I know that's probably not the smartest thing to do, but this is in fact a movie. This is in fact a very touchy movie. God, I'm really sorry I keep on saying that word, but it's a very difficult subject, and the director told the little girl that Anika Wenderkop, the girl that played Clara, and they didn't tell her what she was lying about. So all this she had no clue what they're talking about. If they told her, then she'd probably say no. But for the sake of the movie, they didn't tell her she's a small young child. They didn't want to say, "Hey, we're going to pretend that Mads Mikkelsen was a pedophile, and you're just going to," then you have to explain all this stuff to a 5-year-old child. Yes, I know people should know, but it's a movie. It's a movie. This is a movie about a wrongly accused man, and that's what happened. Mads didn't do anything. Mads has this awesome son named Marcus, and all he wants in this movie is to freaking have his son, because his ex-wife doesn't really let them see each other, and that hit a note, that hit a string, but this was you saw a dad wanting to be a good dad. You saw a dad dealing with a situation where a little girl that liked him said something she shouldn't have, not knowing what she said, and then when she tried to tell adults, "I said a stupid thing," everyone said, "No, you're traumatized, and that's why you're saying these things." So, it's just one big thing after another. And it's a beautifully shot movie, despite the uncomfortable scene that was in, the first 20 minutes or so. It's not that the movie wasn't uncomfortable. It was just done very well. You felt bad for Lucas. You wanted Lucas to You wanted him to take the rifle that he apparently has in the beginning of the movie and shoot the fuckers that keep on beating the crap out of him, because now the entire town... It's a small town. It's a small town. I don't know the name of the town. I didn't catch that. I don't think they even gave you the town. But he's got a nice house. He's got his friends. He's got his son's godfather, who I loved. He was awesome. He was really cool. He helped Marcus after Lucas got arrested, because the cops arrested him after the entire class now said that he touched them. Now, the thing that made everyone realize, oh crap, we fucked up this guy's life, was when all the children said that they described a basement in Lucas's house. Well, Lucas doesn't have a basement. So, Lucas doesn't have a basement. So that's when they realized, oh crap, we fucked up this guy's life. And so he wasn't in jail. And then he got his son, and it was really sweet. And he started dating this nice woman who worked in school, whose name I really didn't catch, to be honest. It could have been Nadja. She was English speaking and Danish speak. She was cool. I liked her. She was funny. There's this really entertaining moment when she calls him and he's like, hello, and they have this entertaining flirty moment, and she goes, why didn't he call me? Because I didn't have your number. Well, what's it on the screen? And then he's like, what? And she goes, call me. And she hangs up on him, and then he calls her, and he's like, hello, who's this? It's me who? And it was very cute flirting moment that I'm totally going to be using that line at least once, because that was great. But this was a really cool movie. It felt really bad. It's a Denmark movie, Danish, English, and Polish speaking. So there could have been some Polish in there. To be honest, I've never heard Polish, so yeah. Anyway, it's a really cool movie despite the horribly graphic theme. It's one big lie that went absolutely horribly wrong. Yeah. I thought this was pretty cool. I felt bad in the end. It was there's this ending, so yeah, spoilers, fuck it. In the end of the movie, Lucas is bringing his son, brought his son Marcus to his godfather's house, and they had a gun ceremony. He's 6 years old, he's gonna be a hunter, and like, this is a European thing. Yes, obviously people hunt in the United States of America, but in this little Dutch, Danish, Polish area, this is a thing. This is what you do. You saw it done in the beginning of the movie. You saw Lucas hunting in the beginning of the movie where he hunted deer. This is just a thing there. Europe is different from America. Everything is different. People drank. People drank. People drink at a different age. People drive at a different age. I'm pretty sure people smoke at a different age. People can get tattoos. Everything is different. There's a whole entire part of the world that has a different lifestyle than America. So, yeah, this is a graphic movie. Yeah, not a lot of people are probably going to like it. Despite the ending of slight confusion, still thoroughly enjoyed this movie. Lucas and Marcus are out. Marcus is out going to go shoot his deer. Lucas is wandering around, and as he's standing looking at some deer, I'm assuming waiting for his son to shoot, he gets shot at. Now, this is unclear. We don't know who it was. It was a shadowy figure. I and my friend Gabby believe that this was in fact Clara's older brother, because it's been a year later, but this shot is supposed to show that the town hasn't forgiven him, basically. So yeah, I'm going to go with that. I thought this was really cool. I'm going to find the exact description and say this in the thing because I thought this was awesome. The Hunt analysis. Thank you. 1 second. This is a really interesting movie. Yeah, found the one I wanted. Let's see. No, wrong one I wanted. But either way, this is it was like a mob mentality. It was a mob mentality. It was a witch hunt. I'm not even going to bother trying to explain the ending. Not the ending. I'm going to not even bother trying to explain what the hell happened. But, sorry, that's not making any sense. Oh yeah, freaking Lucas's dog gets killed off because people suck. So yeah, damn people, they kill off his awesome dog, Fanny. I mean, I can handle horrible things in movies and TV, but you kill a dog and I go fucking mad, like Mike Weston in fucking Following, man, that was bad. Let's see. Yeah, it just went all downhill, all because Clara, I'm not blaming Clara, she likes him and he didn't react, so she flipped out. Well, she didn't exactly flip out, she just reacted and people didn't like it. Yeah, obviously she said something that she shouldn't have said, and it just went downhill. The exact line that I wanted, the analysis that my friend Gabby did. But yeah, the shot that happened when Luke is just saying like, "What the fuck? Someone just shot at me." That's supposed to show, despite the fact it's been a year, no one gives a shit. When he was at his other best friend's house with his son for his hunting ceremony type situation. All the fathers, no one was looking at Marcus and Lucas happily. They were looking at Marcus happily because, yeah, this kid's a man, he gets to go shoot. But they still had this horribly disgusted look as they hugged Lucas and were all, like, friends and men together and hugging and being all manly. No, people still didn't believe him. So, yeah, whatever. I thought this was a really cool movie. I can't wait to see it again. There's a couple lines that I know I missed, and I'll probably put quotes in another one with hopefully other people with me, beside me. But, yeah. Thank you for watching this. Sorry this is like my longest vlog ever, but I thought this was an awesome 1 hour and 50-minute movie. I'm going to give it 5 out of 5 stars despite the uncomfortableness, but it's supposed to be uncomfortable. God damn it. Now I'm going to end it at that.